Hi everybody, and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to talk about the results of our soil sample test from earlier in the season. So our results are back, and we're going to show you what I found or didn't find in my yard and what we can actually do to go ahead and remedy these things and keep the lawn looking fantastic and strong throughout the entire summer season. So in spring here in the Midwest, we've had a significant amount of rain and everybody's yard is looking pretty good. Everything is really green and we've gone through a lot of growth. And while that has our lawn looking pretty fantastic today, there's also an important thing that has just happened. All that growth uses a significant amount of nutrients out of our soil, and we need to make sure that we replenish those to keep that nice and strong throughout the entire summer season as we're about to approach those warmer months. So we talked a lot before about just focusing on the three major nutrients in your soil: N, P, K, nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. So I'm actually going to show you what's going on in my yard, and you can follow along to make sure that your soil sample results that you have at home, you know exactly what to do. So as you can see here in my yard, I am actually pretty depleted here in the nitrogen category, and I'm missing out on some potassium as well. So nitrogen is a fantastic thing because it keeps our plants growing nice and healthy. But one of the other byproducts that we absolutely love about it is it keeps your lawn looking healthy and green. So we're going to talk about how to add some nitrogen back into the soil today too. Potassium is also something that we want to make sure that we have a good range as well, because potassium not only allows the plant to stay healthy, but it actually allows it to retain water. And as we come up on the summer months here, we're going to start to talk a little bit about what our yard needs as far as water on a weekly basis and how to keep it hydrated and healthy. But if we're depleted in that potassium, the plant's not going to retain water at the rate that it should. So like I said, we're just going to focus on those first three digits that you're going to find on any fertilizer bag: N, P, K, nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. So let me show you a few products that I'm actually using on my yard this summer to make sure that I stay in those perfect ranges of nitrogen and potassium. So one of my favorite products that I use every single summer is Milorganite. This is something that gets a lot of publicity. It's a really popular fertilizer. It's very easy to put down, and it's completely organic. There's an old adage that people like to use that says, how much Milorganite can I put on my yard? And a lot of people will tell you as much as your wallet can take. Now, while there is some truth to that it's pretty hard to over apply this product, we do still want to keep our nitrogen within the acceptable range. So when it comes to Milorganite, make sure that you use your square footage. Each bag will cover about 2,500 square feet. So in this case, go ahead and pick up your product. If you want to put nitrogen into your yard, go ahead and set your spreader and then just apply that product over your yard. Another product we're going to focus on here today too is a product from a company called Simple Lawn Solutions. And you'll notice throughout the summer that I use a lot of their products. They're really easy to find and they're really easy to use. And since I want to be able to put some potassium back into the yard, I've actually picked up some Simple Lawn Solutions lawn food, which it's a 15-0-15, and that last 15 is exactly what's going to target that K in the equation, our potassium. So you can see here, all I'm going to do is just use a hose end sprayer and just spray this out over my yard. So on the bottle, it'll actually have simple instructions. This is a really easy product to use. And not only will I get some additional nitrogen out of this product, but this will actually help me put potassium back into my yard. So when you're looking at your soil samples, make sure that you're checking that product recommendation. And it's going to give you two different recommendations. You can use either a synthetic fertilizer or an organic fertilizer. It's really up to you on which one you choose, and I understand that sometimes it comes down to availability. What I do like about organics is, as a dog owner, I could have my animals out on the yard pretty quickly after application. And the other thing that's nice about organics is synthetics are a lot more apt to burning, and we really have to be mindful of the temperatures that we put them down in. But either way, both of these products are really easy to use, and they're going to bump my nutrients back up to where I need them to be. So as you look at your soil test results, make sure that you're finding a fertilizer that fits that suggested range and applying it to your yard. So all those nutrients that we just used up, we can put back into the grass and ensure that it stays healthy throughout the summer. Also too, if you do want to take this a step further, you're going to notice on the back half of the soil sample, there's some micronutrients. And I do actually spend time on these each year. And I'm going to make a simple suggestion, but if you do want to get into a little bit more advanced soil care, I would actually recommend picking up one of these like Simple Lawn Solutions micro boosters. This is a really fantastic product. And same thing, I'm actually just gonna go ahead and use that initial spray bottle that I got from Simple Lawn Solutions and just use the gallon jug to refill that. And same thing, just spray that out on my yard. So at this point, like I said, you've got your results back. You have your suggestions. You can either pick up products that I've suggested here today, or just feel free to go on to the website and Google those products that you might need that fall into that recommended fertilizer range, or head over to your local store and see what you can find locally. But let's go ahead and give that lawn the nutrients that it needs. So thanks for joining me out here on my lawn today. Now go ahead and get out on yours.